Papa did not out. Had the test. It was cancer. And then after that, before I know it was not, I was on there, I was walking, Sister Willie mother was working down below their house, and I was walking from there, and I was talking to her, and something thumped my arm, and I looked down, that was the knot, and I didn't know it was there until then. So, when I went to the doctor the next week Patrice took me to the doctor. And I told my doctor about the knot. He said, you could draw it out. Okay. I forgot that he had said that we were walking out the building, and so we come on home. I said, well, I got to go back next week, that Monday, have some tests done on my leg. So Brenda took me that day. And she told the nurse what was treating my arm, my leg. She said, I need to talk to the doctor about Mama. It was not on her arm. And she said, well, you sit out there in the hall. The nurse will be through in a little bit. So she come in through there, and so she came in and said, Miss Bell said, Doctor can't draw that fluid out. That's a hard knot. So she went and talked to the doctor. He came running in there. He said, do it hurt? I said, no, it don't hurt. Brother said, yes, it hurt. And I said, no, it don't hurt. Yes, it is hurt. So the doctor said, well, I don't believe either one of y'all. So it was, it was kind of funny in the beginning. So he make arrangements for me to have the surgery. So when I had the surgery, the doctor called me in for to have a treatment to look at things. So he said it was cancer. So he he had me to go to Greensville to see a doctor down there. The doctor named Dr. Moon. I thought he was going to send me to another doctor here in Camden, and I said, well, I know he was here. He said, you do? I said, yeah. She said, oh, okay. And I said, Dr. Moon? I said, M-O-O-N? She said, yeah. I said, where is this? She said, in Greensville. I said, oh, Lord. So, got down there, he said, well, he had to cut it open again, and 2 inches up and 2 inches down. And then after that, then I had to go to have radiation treatment 21 days for 21 days. And I would have to go to Columbia. My children take turns. One take me one day, one take me the next day, and one take me the next day till the 21 days was up. Soon as my 21 days was up, and then I started having fever in my arm again. And so Dr. Gibson man about trying to see would that help, but it didn't. Then I had to go back, and then the doctor said that they look at my record. He said the problem with my condition, he said it won't. So they could save my arm, but it can be. I might lose my life. So I had me and my daughter Dolores coming from Sumter, from the eye doctor, and my doctor called Dolores and told us that he was talking to her, and she said, well, my mom in the car with me, and I said, Doctor, you talking about taking my arm off? He said, yeah. And so I went to see Dr. Pennebaker that day, and then I went to the bathroom. The nurse was giving me the run around. I went to the bathroom, and I went on in the room in the doctor's office, and I told the nurse what I want. She said, "You don't have an appointment." I said, "I do. I know I don't have an appointment." I said, "But I got to see the doctor." So she said, "For what?" And I told her. She said, "Oh, okay." Then she went running in to get the doctor. He came in there. He checked me out. He said, I'm going to tell you, I can give you all the breathing tests, stress tests, all this tests, but still, you have to go because you're not in my condition. He said that I won't probably want to live. You get off the operation table. So on the 6th of this month, it'd be 3 years since my arm was amputated. And when I went down to Greensville that day, about 15 or 20 head of people went with me, if not more. And it was a blessing to know that so many people cared. Sister Willie Mae, my son, all my children was there beside one. My son from California, he was there. Every child I had, and just about all of my grandchildren live here in Camden, and one lived in Charlotte. She was there. He was just a blessing, just to knowing that so many people care. John Lee, Willie Mae Williams, my sister, my brother, and my grandchildren, all was there. And my pastor, he was there. So, it was just a blessing just to know that so many people would care about me. When I come out the operation room that night, it was lined up. And the doctor, the doctor said that everyone could come just for a few minutes and speak and turn back around. And it made me feel so good. And then when I went into the operating room, the preacher asked me, said, Miss Bevan says, you afraid? I said, no. He said, you're not afraid, just a little bit? I said, no, sir. I said, no, I'm not afraid at all. When I got on that stretch and I looked up into the ceiling, it was a silver ceiling. I guess it was silver. And I said, God, I'm in your hand. Thank you. And so, when I went home, I stayed there two days. When I went home, from the highway all the way to my house, balloons hanging, tags hanging up, welcome home. All across the house, it was balloons hanging. My children, my family welcomed me back home. So when I got home, there were so many people to the house. It was just such a blessing to see so many people care. Anytime y'all see anything that's not unusual, think it's not, shouldn't be there, go ahead and check out. Because you never know what it is. Because I didn't have no eye of that. It was a knot that set on top of your skin, underneath your skin, turned out to be something drastic. It's just, I'm still going through a lot, some things right now. I got a sore on my leg, been there over a month. Having treatment for that. So, I don't know what that happened. Because my foot, it'd be so sore and I'd be so painful in the night. And I always think back on my aunt. Man, she had her leg amputated. So I never know it, but I'm praying for that not to happen to me. But you understand, I'm praying to God for everything over